In this video, we're going to examine a few pictures of past mistakes made by using electrical arcing or plasma for aesthetic purposes. We have already showed you some of these pictures, but we'd like to comment a bit more in detail about them because we feel that that is going to be quite useful. So we're going to jump directly onto this topic immediately by showing you the relevant web page. So we're here on the voltaicplasma.com website, on the main page. As you can see, the main page is open. And what we're going to do, we're going to hover over the familiarize with EA, with electrical arcing, and the first link at the bottom is the most common mistakes using plasma, so we're going to click on that, but this layout can change later on, but we'll try to keep the permalink being this this right in here on the on your browser, the same, so you can refer to this later on. And we have already made a video in there, but we'd like to talk about a few pictures in particular. This one, which we haven't mentioned in detail before, this is a picture of a tattoo removal infection, and which developed into scarring. We class it as a mistake because the person who performed the treatment failed to provide an aftercare instruction leaflet. So we're talking about this, so you have an idea what can happen if you just don't provide that. It's not as if you don't provide that, then people are going to get infection. Of course, it's not the case. But if you just provide a clear aftercare leaflet or something in writing that you can send over an email, is going to be very good, because in this particular case it seems as if the person who undergone the treatment wasn't quite clear, so it went to the chemist. The chemist suggested certain products which were not suitable, so there was a shift of blames and so on. We're talking, when you look at this picture, we're talking about the tattoo treated after 3 or more weeks. So this tattoo at this point should have had the scabbing already developed and fallen off, but the infection is quite clear, and then it developed into a fully fledged scar. So this is something to bear in mind. So when you perform the treatments, always have a leaflet or send an automated email later on outlining the aftercare. And if you want to have an idea what an aftercare leaflet is, then you can refer back to the beautytech.com website, when there's the aftercare instruction already there for you. So, but you can change it according to your business needs. So you don't even need to think too hard about that, because we already solved this problem. And then we're going to show you another one, another very interesting picture here, which we already mentioned in the past. We were going to magnify it, and it's here. So we already talked about this particular picture, and this is quite good because it shows what not to do when you try to improve the appearance of certain lines. As I say, as we said in the past, we're not sure about what happened there, but we just make a guess by looking at the picture. What happened there very likely is that the person who performed the treatment placed the voltaic spots or used the spray operation inside the lines, So, and that, after the area healed, caused this. So you can see the lines, the vertical lines in here, which are quite typical of Caucasians of Eastern Europe and Russia. very, very deep, actually deeper than they would usually be, uh, which are fully fledged atrophic scars. So what is being done very likely, as I just mentioned before, the spray operation has been applied inside the wrinkles, whereas, as we taught in the voltaicplasma.com website and loads of videos, what you have to do is just apply the spot operation between the line in order to pull that wrinkle or to pull that atrophic scar, whatever you're treating. So remember, once again, in order, say for example, in order to avoid this mistake, what should have been done, you should have applied the spot operation between the line, So in this case here, some spots in there on the right side and on the left side, and then again on the right side here and on the left side there. So that would have improved the appearance of those lines instead of causing scars, instead of causing two atrophic scars, which made the situation worse. And as we've mentioned before, it's quite funny to see how the person was smiling before, because she didn't know what would have happened, because the treatment very likely wasn't carried out properly. So she was expecting a good result, and then once the area was healed, then that was the end result at that point. So we just wanted to touch base on these two particular pictures, because we realized that we didn't touch we didn't actually discuss these two particular pictures before, and we think they were quite important, so you can avoid these mistakes in the future. Then this particular picture here, we just end up this video just showing you this particular picture. This is not a huge mistake, it's just something that we encourage people not to do, is advertise the immediate shrinkage caused by the voltaic spots, the dehydration by the voltaic spots, as skin shrinkage as the after effect. And we see this done by many manufacturers, but what you'll find is that after one day the area will swell, and the area is going to be much different to what it was. It's not going to be as tightened as it is immediately after you apply the spots, because the dehydration effect has taken place, and this is what is causing this apparent shrinkage. So this is all about this particular video. We wanted to show you a few pictures, so we hope you find it useful. Once again, if you have any particular questions, feel free to let us know, and thank you very much for watching.